Jyoti here from Special Yoga. I want to tell you a little story about what happened to me on the beach the other day. So I poodled myself down to the beach because it was a hot day, and I'm sitting quietly and a little family arrives. It's a father, not sure whether it was the mother or not, but a woman, and an autistic child of probably, I'm guessing around 6 maybe. And at first, he wasn't happy to be there. And he was making lots of what I would describe as uncomfortable sounds, but he kept coming closer to me. It was really interesting. And the father didn't like it. And what I really noticed more than anything when I was watching, feeling into what was going on, was the father was holding so much grief and so much pain that the child wasn't going to build sandcastles with him, wasn't going to play with him in the way in which he'd wanted to. And when he put the tent up, he dragged the child inside the tent, almost kicking and screaming, which was painful for me to observe. And the child kept saying, car, because he wanted to go back to the car. And somehow or another, the father was amazingly and beautifully able to give the child enough space to be able to just take his socks off in the sand, feel his feet into the sand, and just be there. And there was a lot of distress that happened that I just kept sending love out to, because I felt his pain and I felt his anguish. And I also know that at Special Yoga, if he had experienced Special Yoga, it would have been different, because he would have been able to meet his child in a, not loving is the wrong word, because obviously he loved his son, but without so much force, and with more understanding that his child needed that time and the sensory process to feel into the new space he was in. There were a lot of people on the beach that day, and I mean, it wasn't packed, but there were a lot of people there, and it was warm, and it was a different experience for him, and he was just exploring his sensory experience of where am I, how am I, and the father was uncomfortable with that. And when the child kept coming closer to me, because of course he was probably feeling into my energy, which was just sitting and holding the whole dynamic with as much love as I could muster up, it kind of shifted. So Special Yoga offers an amazing resource for regulation. It offers an amazing resource to learn how to live with the emotional experiences and find a different connection with your child, which is what I wanted so badly for this dad. I almost wished I had a business card that I could just plonk it with him, but I didn't. But you can come and find us. It's www.specialyoga.co.uk.